Hi y'all, thanks for stopping by Design by Kathy. I hope that wherever you are, you're having a great morning and you're ready to watch some videos and get inspired, get some ideas, and get your paints out and work. But today I'm going to do a 12 by 24 canvas. I'm going to do a resin Dutch pour. I've had it kind of swirling around in my mind and just wanted to see if it would work. And then I found a color palette on my Pinterest page, which is also designed by Kathy, under the palettes board. So if you feel free to go and save some of those, create your own palette board, just to give you color ideas if you're doing something not for a specific reason that you have the specific colors for, and you need some help with those color combinations. So anyway, let me get the resin ready and we'll get right to it. So this is a 12 by 24 canvas, and I wanted to find the center and attempt to make this somewhat straight with my color split here. And the colors I'm going to be using, Peacock Teal, it's by Deco Art, and then I have the Arteza Forest Green. I chose the colors from my color palettes that I have saved on my Pinterest page. They just come in very handy, very helpful when you're stuck on like what color goes with what, and gives you an idea of what things can look like. Now I am starting off with making a mess. I'm starting off with 8 ounces of resin, and I am using the Alumilite Plus, which has got one of the highest the highest UV stability resins out right now. I use the Resin Obsession calculator to determine how much resin it was going to take for this canvas, which it said roughly 12 ounces. I'm going to since I'm going to be putting coats on top of this, I'm going to start with the 8. So I'll use roughly 4 ounces of each of these two colors. Okay, I want to just set that one aside for a moment and get this one thoroughly mixed. I've added very little paint in here. Basically, if you're using paints and not resin tints, which they take even less, but don't think that when you're mixing paint and resin, think about it as you're just tinting the resin. Too much paint, if you're using paint as your colorant, is just going to make it sticky and gooey. I do want to make sure that I have it thoroughly mixed, and I can't stir too aggressively because it's at the top of this little 4-ounce cup. Be sure to scrape the sides off of your stir stick really well. Make sure you don't have any little lumps of paint left in there, like that right there. See, we want those all dissolved very well in the resin. This is a gorgeous color. Scrape your bottom, because since I added the paint to the bottom and didn't just drip it down in here, I'm going to make sure you get all that scraped off the bottom. Oh, that looks nice. Just a little more. I saw a few more little streaks. Well, the peacock green, the peacock teal looks more green than the hunter green is going to look. I think they're going to look really pretty together. And let's see, which little spatula? We need this one. When you're working with resin, always wear your gloves, always keep paper towels and baby wipes handy. And if you're in a very closed, confined space, you'll want to wear a respirator or some type of, wear some protection there. I'm in a pretty open space. In fact, I just got done chasing a wasp around in here. It's raining today, so I'm like, okay, do I just want to sit around and read? But I couldn't stand it. I'm like, I don't want to sit around and read. I've got to go. I had an idea in my head, and I was like, I have to go try it. I also used a level. I put my push pins underneath and used a level to attempt to get my my canvas completely level. Since resin likes to flow, and it's going to flow down the hill if you have one. Okay, now I want to thoroughly mix here the hunter green. Wait, hunter green. Forest green. Oop, let me get my colors right. Beautiful color. I hear the rain starting to come down again. It was a fall-like morning, and just got back from the Smoky Mountains. It was awesome. Stayed way up in a cabin it was called Cobbly Knob, the area of cabins we were in, and it was just great. We saw a total of 8 bears, 7 of which were right off of our balcony in the yard. So if you want to see that, I'm going to be posting my bear video on Instagram. So if you want to check out the little bears we saw 2 mamas. One had 3 cubs, and the other one had 2. But it was it was a little scary. Yes, it was a little scary. But it was also a very awesome experience to see them just tootling along, not paying us, thank goodness, any mind. Oh, this is a gorgeous color. I'm not going to be too concerned since we're going to be putting colors across this line, but I want to kind of get them all up there joined together as best we can. Oh, awesome. Toothpicks is the other thing to keep on your supply list, because I see a little, it could be anything from just dust floating around to my hair. At least here I can't say it's blame it on the dog or cat. But anyway, we'll torch this a little bit. Get rid of all those bubbles, we hope. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Perfect. Perfectly perfect. Okay, I'm going to mix up a little more resin for our colors, and we'll go to the next step. Okay, so this has been sitting roughly 10 minutes. So now I have mixed some lemon custard, canyon orange, and then this is laguna. It's going to be very similar to these two, but not completely. Still just a little bit lighter, actually. And I see I have dropped something in there. All right, so let's see what's going to happen here. I'm going to just pour across this diagonal. Now for the test. Boy, I like those colors. Wow. Well, it looks like y'all will get to see this video. I already had on my mind if this was a total disaster, nobody was going to see it. But I'm pretty happy with it, so we shall call this a Dutch resin pour. Because I was using the Dutch pour technique only with resin. And man, I like it. Gosh, I hope you guys do too. And I hope y'all will let me know if you like this. Leave me a comment. You have no idea how important those comments and thumbs up are for YouTubers. It means everything in the world. If you know anything about algorithms, or if you've ever heard the word algorithm, that is what YouTube looks at to see if our videos are worth recommending to other people. So please, please, please comment. Thank you, subscribers, so very much. I appreciate you guys beyond belief imaginable. And if you're new, I hope that you'll subscribe too. My theory is have fun. If it's not fun, who wants to do it? Have fun, try new things. I mean, this just, you know, I was reading an article and, well, I don't know. It was a combination of things, and I thought, I gotta try that. So, hey, please subscribe, follow this journey with me, because you know what, guys, if I can do this, I assure you, you can do it. And thank you so much for tuning in to this video. I appreciate you being here, and I look forward to hearing from you and seeing you all next time. Have a great day.